Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I have about less than 20 minutes to play today, and I thought I would record my practice for you and drink tea. This is Buddha's Blend by Dynasty. It's very lovely. It's a white tea. This is going to be totally unedited, unscripted. This is just me with 15 minutes of playtime, sharing it with you. And I've got my pocket doodler here, which I already have quite a few things in there, but there's these two last pages. One is actually they're both the wrong side. Rats. We'll see how the paint reacts on the wrong side of the paper. Already it's not good paper. This is 90 pounds, but it's cotton paper, so I'm assuming, I don't know, should I just do half a page on the right side? I don't think I have any left. No. Okay, so let's go with the wrong side. Let's see how that plays out. I have my phone here. I'm just gonna put, let's say, not 15, not 20, 18 minutes. Let's go for this. And I have no idea in mind, but I kind of want to stay abstract. I want to play with, okay, let me backtrack. I have a little bit of an idea in mind, but I'm not sure how to illustrate it. I kind of want to do abstract. By the way, this is Mijello Mission, or Gold Class Mission, as they call it. Fantastic paints, heavy pigmented, a gift from a dear friend, and I love it, and I keep forgetting to play with those. I'm gonna take yellow ochre. I kind of want to I don't know. Something I haven't done in a while is me painting abstract and like just, you know, letting the colors blend into each other and drippage, and so let's go for that. Because why not? I have, and of course I'm going to try and doodle if time allows. But I haven't done this in such a long time. And it's very liberating. Anybody can do that. Oop. See? Anybody can do that. Like I said, I'm not going to edit this. And actually the idea came to mind the other day when my friend Elaine, it was her birthday. Actually, by the time I'm recording this, you're going to see this on Sunday, but I'm recording this on Wednesday. It was her birthday, and I wanted to make her card. I wanted to send it to her. She lives across the pond, so delivery, you know, it's a little slower than here, like if I were to post this locally. So I thought there's no way I can get that card to her on time. So let's do something else. I actually turned on the camera and made her card while I recorded it and sent her the video, unedited, you know, just blabbering away like I'm doing right now. And she loved it. And it was funny because she was telling me about this kind of format for me to play with. She says, oh, maybe you should try that. Lo and behold, that I had already done that, but for her. So I thought, you know what? Let's try this. Let's see if I can be brave enough to share my experimenting, and that's too far away for you to see. Okay, I'm just dipping in paint, so there's no real technique to what I'm doing right now. I'm just dropping paint essentially. So I thought, okay, so let me see if I can share that with my awesome subscribers. So that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna grab, so this was yellow ochre, Prussian blue. Yes, Prussian blue, which I need to add a little bit here. And I'm going to dip into sepia as well. Now, this is also a perfect time to experiment with colors because you're not doing a painting for anybody else or, you know, something you want to put on your wall. This is in your pocket doodler, which I know a lot of you have done. So I know I'm talking to a lot of people. It's a good way to experiment with color, get used to composition, you know, without any pressure. And I keep saying that I want to practice every day. The truth of the matter is that I have so many admin stuff to do these days, and it was kind of getting me down a little bit. Let's tilt this and see what happens. Oh, look at this. We've got little mountains. And some kind of like lion overlooking the mountain. I forgot what I was saying. This is gonna happen too. Anyways, all this to say that, yes, admin stuff. So I'm doing a lot of that these days, and it's taken me away from my art, which is normal when you run a business. You're bound to have those days, but it was really bringing me down. I miss, you know, just playing around. So this is what this video is essentially. It's just me playing around with the colors, and I'm not sure the color combo is fun. I'm gonna dip into burnt sienna. I need something a little bit bright. Oh yeah. Yeah, and share my experience with you and see if that could get some of you going. And sometimes I cannot paint and think. No, I can't talk and paint at the same time. I did the exact same verbal mistake when I recorded for Elaine. Too funny. How are we doing on time? No, did I? Oh, we still have 12 minutes because I do want to drop in some gold in there. Surprise! This looks pretty cool. You know what I can do? I'm gonna tap my brush a little bit. Let's do some, oh yeah, dry, oh yes. Oh, I love that. Not too much, whoops. Isn't that cool? That movement that pulls like this horizontal mishmash of colors in a diagonal way. I love that. Okay, I'm gonna take my clean brush and kind of feather out this blue so that now it seems to have developed into a landscape, which is kind of cool. And also note that I'm using the wrong side of the paper. I'd be curious to see if I had used the right side of the paper, what this would have looked like. How the colors would have moved. I know they would move differently. That I know for a fact. But even though this is 90 pound, and I do not recommend 90 pound for anybody, I was just using this for the pocket doodler because most of the book is just doodling, straight up doodling. It's still cotton paper. It's the bee paper. So, you know what? I need a little bit, like a, kind of like a blue here. Yeah, a little pop of blue here. Okay. I'm gonna dry this. Very quickly, because if I drop the gold in there, because what I want to do, that's the only thing that I had in mind when I started the project. I really wanted to have some kind of like gold filaments running through that. I need to dry it, otherwise the gold will just mingle with the other colors. is that even fun for you to watch? Because I'll tell you what my intention is with this. Okay, so it is for me to share my art, but in a very what's the word I'm looking for? Well, unedited, that's the result of the video, but unplanned exercises, practice, experimentations with you in the hopes that you will also be encouraged to do so. But because I'm doing this very impromptu and with no editing, I can probably, maybe, hopefully make more of these. I don't know. It's my way. It's kind of like, I don't want to say unprofessional, but a very easy way for me to urge you, I urge you people, to convince you to practice on a daily basis. Because I know I don't do it myself, just because of, you know, because of admin stuff, because I am alone doing this. Although now I have a bit of help from a friend, but oh baby, yes. See, I lose my train of thoughts, and I do apologize for that, but this is what you would get. So anyways, all this to say that I would love for you to inspire you to create every day. Because I think it's good for you, but you know, in the end, or at the end of the day, if everyone can dedicate a little bit of time, I mean, I'm putting on 15 minutes, so who knows where that's gonna take me with 15 minutes, but if everyone can do that at least once a day, do something that you totally enjoy. It doesn't have to be, I mean, I'm assuming most of you are into art because you're watching my channel. But if everyone could do this, it's not only good for yourself, but I think it's good for the whole of the humanity. Very philosophical, but I think you know what I mean. I'm truly convinced of that. The world would be such a better place because you will be happier yourself. It's almost like a flame. Ooh! See, that makes me totally happy. It's not, you know, my intention here is not to create a masterpiece. It's just to create a bit of happiness in my life. And playing with gold, as you know, is a totally happy CeeCee place to be. I use big words. Yes. Okay. I'm going to splash, not gold, but sepia. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. I'm resisting the urge to make a tree, just to break the... Let's do it. How much time? Still have 5 minutes to play. Okay. Let's do a tree. A weird looking tree. This is the doodling portion, in case you were wondering. It looks like a tortured tree, but I think there's beauty in it. Yes. I'm gonna leave this bit there. I think it's kind of interesting. And I don't think I should have another tree anywhere. I just want to darken maybe just a spot right here. I'm going to use the same tiny brush. This is a Beste #2 round. Another gift from my awesome friend Kathy. Gonna kind of like walk that brown against the gold. It's fun. Oops. Water control, guys. I get this question a lot. How much water to put on your brush, blah, blah, blah. This is unfortunately something for you to experiment with, depending on your watercoloring technique. Obviously, if you're doing a wash, you have to have more control. Like if you're doing layering and stuff, you have to have more control. When you're doing something like I'm doing right now, you know, it's water control. Like the amount of water you put on your brush can produce different effects, and also it's not so important because like here I'm putting in a lot of water, and it's creating something that I think is fun. It fits the look of the overall. Ooh, do you see that? But if I were to do like an illustration and I had to stay between the lines, so to speak, and just be a little bit more precise, of course, water control would be a lot more important. But for this, meh, not so much. I think the one thing that I would be very mindful of is to overwork the colors, or you know, not to know when to stop. And again, this is this is also personal. But other than that, I would say for this kind of experimentation, because it is an experiment, anything goes. That's when this is where I give myself permission to do whatever I want and learn from it. The reason why I'm being finicky here, right here, is because this is when my critical and not critical, but analytical mind comes into play. I kind of wanted to have like 3 chunks of darker colors. So I've got this, which could be a thing. We don't know what it is, but it could be like a thing. There's also another one here, kind of like in the middle, and then we've got the tree. So I think because of that, it's kind of like balanced. I don't know. I seem to have lost the dots. I'm just gonna put in more around, yes, oh, around the tree here and maybe in here. And I'm gonna add also, you guessed it, gold dots. But maybe not splashes, maybe just like, you know how I like to do my controlled dots. Yes, yes, yes. Maybe this is a daytime moon, commonly referred to as the sun. Oh boy. Oh, and here we go. We are at the end. I must away, my friends. I will say thank you for watching, and please let me know if this was fun for you to watch, because I could do a lot more with this format. And again, I'm not saying that I will always have more refined videos, but I am liking this so much. It was fun. It was impromptu, and I urge you to go and get your practice on, and I will see you soon. Bye, everyone.